So good evening and welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And me and Sam from SWS Boxing are back for another live prediction. This time we've got Finley James against Dale Arrowsmith. Sammy, what's your thoughts on this one real quick, my brother? It's over 6 rounds.
Yep, super welterweight division. Finley trains out of the Origin gym with Mark Tibbs. So, you know, he's surrounding himself with... Fantastic trainer. You know, Johnny Fisher, the Rumford Bull. I mean, one of the best prospects out there. So, and it's a good gym as well, Mark Tibbs has got. And Finley is 3-0 currently. Fought at the O2 Indigo last time out, I believe. On the Nielsen v TM14. So that was a good win for him against
Elliot. One against Elliot Abudje?
Yeah, that was it, Jam. And it was a good points win for him. And of course, you know, Dale Arrowsmith, we've seen him about for a while. I think he fought on the Callum Simpson v Zach Chelly card last, I believe. And I believe he got stopped, actually. And it's
Mauro Silva against Mauro Silva.
Yeah, and it's rare that Dale gets stopped because he's one of the toughest men out there. You know,
8 times in 122 fights.
Yeah, and I think
you know what I mean?
He's already had 22 since that 100th fight, because I remember that fight, actually.
I do. I remember his 100.
Marley. Time flies, doesn't it? It's crazy, but
it does.
I can see a points win for Finley James in this one. You know, 60-54 or maybe 59-55. But yeah, Finley on points.
I'm completely the same, mate. I don't think there's any way Finley don't win this, to be honest. Dale is a tough man. And we had to give him, that's why I wanted to definitely have this prediction show with you, just to give him his props, because he doesn't get talked about enough. These are the types of guys who keep boxing ticking over. Without the Dale Arrowsmiths, there's no talent pool, you know what I mean? Because you can't test your opponent.
The backbone of British boxing is these journeymen.
Exactly, Sam, exactly. This is why I wanted you on for these shows, because you go to these shows, you see these guys live, you know what they're about. You know, I could get some guy who only watches big-time boxing on, and he'll know nothing about it. Whereas I know that you actually go and watch these guys live. And that's why we wanted you on the boxing channel to talk about this, because you know what you're talking about. And Dale Arrowsmith is a credit to the sport.
Some keyboard warriors who say, look at these journeymen and go, I reckon I fancy myself against them. But 95% of these journeymen, it's about ticket selling is small hall level. And if you don't sell the tickets,
you're not getting the win.
Fight. Sometimes you need to pay out the prospect needs to pay out their own back pocket for themselves to fight. And it shouldn't be like that. But it is how it is. And it works like that.
It's always been the same, Sam. It's always been the same. Even when I was a kid, mate, back in late 80s, early 90s, it was the same then, bro. It was the same then. Like, literally, the journeymen would have to pay their own travel, their own expenses. They'd have to pay for their own hotels. But if they got a win, like a shock win, they get a couple of grand in their pocket. So it made it worthwhile. But most of the time, they get done on decisions whether they win or not.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking.
One of the best ones out there at the minute, in my opinion.
Yep, he is, mate. He is. So he deserves his props. So big up to Dale Arrowsmith. I hope he has a good fight. But we both said Finley James is going to win the fight, isn't he?
On points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much, Sam. Bless you for joining me for all 5 predictions, mate. I really appreciate it. And to everyone watching, make sure you subscribe to Boxing Media Hub and also subscribe to Sam at SWS Boxing. He does some great content with some of these guys and many, many others. Check it out. Check us out. There's plenty of boxing content to go around. God bless to one and all. Have a blessed week. And I'll see you all soon. Cheers, Sam.